Okay, so good, yes, still morning. Good morning again. I left this morning's lesson with some activities for the students to do, and hopefully you've given them a chance to work those things out. Spoiler alert right now. If they haven't had a chance to look at the first lesson for this morning, stop right now because I'm about to share all of the answers from today's activity. So give them a second to stop. All right. So when we were together this morning, we worked through these all together, giving the students a chance to see how to write those number sentences and how to make sure they were paying attention to the information being provided. Also, one thing to note, parents, when you're working with students with equations, make sure that they are putting some type of classification or information behind it. Now, because mine are already labeled, I didn't label the end of the problems, but if they're doing something where they have to label something, if you're talking about how many cats versus how many dogs, make sure their answers include this many cats, for example. Okay, so I've already shown you the ones that we did together. So here's your chance to see the rest of the problems and check your answers. So we should have come up with 6 marshmallows, 16 Red Hots, 9 fudge, 12 candy corns, and 100 100th day candies. Now look at the Red Hots. I want you to pay attention to the fact that we went 6 plus 20 equals 26 going horizontally, and then 26 minus 10 going vertically. The reason for that is when we make those equal sign, we're saying the same as. So if we were to continue going on the same line, we were saying that everything on either side of the equal signs were equal or the same as. So we want to make sure we had a true number sentence by stopping one direction and going on to another direction. We also could have written 2 separate sentences, such as starting again with 26 minus 10 equals 16, or it's the same as 16. So make sure we're not doing any run-on number sentences. Just like when we're talking about language arts, we don't want any run-on sentences there. We don't want that in mathematics either. Now, the challenge to our older students was to take all of the candy that remained, all the answers from all the problems throughout the book, to see how much candy remained. Now, there were several pieces of candy used throughout the book, so there was going to be a lot of candy that you would have to count and add up. Now, parents, the teachers have been working throughout this year to show them different strategies. Please, sir, please, ma'am, let them work those strategies. If they're struggling a little bit, give them a chance to pause, come back and think about it. That's what we call productive struggle. Getting those little brain cells, those dendrites, to move a little bit so they can actually think through these things a little bit. Once you are ready for them to look at the answer, continue on with this video and they'll see that when you add up all that candy together, they had 226 pieces of candy throughout the book. I hope these lessons are beneficial to you parents to help you see, hey, we are doing a good job with this. I know you are stepping into uncharted territory right now. We all are, but we are all in this together. If there's anything you would like to see a lesson on, please, 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 sir, please, ma'am, shoot me an email, send me a message. I'm ready to serve. I'm thinking of some things to do with some counting collections. You may not know what that is. I'm looking forward to showing that. I'm also thinking of some things I can do for our middle and high school students, especially in relation to real life and real world scenarios. But if I can do anything for you, please let me know. I'm Dr. Foster, and I'm fostering the future. Y'all have a great day and be safe.